The first time I ran in a dress was on New Year's Eve when I celebrated with friends by running from house party to house party. We'd stop briefly for drinks and then run to the next location. Only something a runner would think was fun. That year I ran all my races in dresses: bridesmaids' dresses, wedding dresses, dresses with scratchy crinolines, and a pink Power Girl dress. At races, I started to be identified as dress girl. More than once, I overheard male conversation that went something like, "I thought I was doing really well, and then some girl in a dress beat me." Running has brought me joy and helped me find myself when I have lost my way. At 15, when my best friend Karen died, the only thing I knew that gave me comfort was to go running. My main memory of that year is running through the dark, wet streets. Not everyone understands why I run in dresses, but there are many people who do. For example, my friend Lum. This guy is a medical doctor, has run a 2:40 Boston Marathon, and he's the same dress size as me. So I made this pink Power Girl outfit when I ran the Boston Marathon, and there was lots of confusion because people thought I was Barbie and didn't notice the muscle girl on my cape, which is in the next slide. I met Mike and Colleen, the friends in this photo, at the Quebec City Marathon. They were part of Team in Training, which is a charity program in which participants train and run marathons while fundraising to raise money for leukemia research. Totally unrehearsed. So this is same friends from Team in Training at the Ottawa Marathon, showing off their best belly dancing moves, and I guess generally this has just been a really cool way. These are friends that all live in upstate New York that I don't see that often, and this is Mike, and he decided he wanted a dress. And unlike Lum, we don't actually share the same dress size. So we went down to the local thrift store, and with the help of some very bemused customers, we found this really nice baby doll outfit for him. But unfortunately, it rained that day. Now, this photo, I keep looking, and all I can see is his giant hand. But the reason it's in there is the photographs on our backs are our friend Joanne, who had leukemia, and we were running in her honor. And that's a really common thing at marathons and other races for people to run with honoring friends. No, this was same friend. This was the Adirondack Marathon. I couldn't run, but what I did was I was with a bunch of friends. We got in a boat because the race was around a lake, and we all had costumes, and we'd pop out of the woods at various locations. Now, this is Cape Smoky on the Cabot Trail, and I don't know if you can see from the bottom all the way up. I've run that, and that's a section of it's a relay race around the Cabot Trail that happens at the end of May every year. And this guy he has a different outfit for every section of the race, and I couldn't pick which picture. He's from the Over the Hill gang. They all wear sou'westers, and he's again like really fast runner, total spirit of the race. And this is a friend that was on my team, which we're the repeat offenders, and that name came. The name came because I'd lived in Kingston a long time, and because we were all people that had run the race many times. And so we all had repeat offender names. So there was there was me, Badass Branwyn. So the badass part is the badass only in the good ways. The wild open running up Cape Smoky with a smile on my face, despite the fact that it hurts like hell ways, and loving it. I remember feeling my heart swell when a group of sweet young women yelled out their car window, "You're beautiful, jailbird, you inspire us." And then this is us, again, another team shot from the repeat offenders, yeah. So I'm gonna start the next shot because I wrote too much. And it's a shot from leg 9 of the race, and it goes up North Mountain. And it's the first of the night legs. You put on reflective vests. and you carry glow sticks. And it's a really beautiful sight. There's all these little glimmers of light bobbing and weaving up the mountain. And I love this leg. It feels like you're running on the edge of the earth. And this is the end of the race when everyone's kind of decomposing and kind of... and so basically there's a 1 kilometer downhill right into the center of Bedeck, and everyone gathers at the end. And one year I ran that in Homer Simpson shorts that were 3 sizes too big for me, and I was sure they were going to come flying off. And so this is another team that's running down. The gnomes were great. You could see the gnome hats everywhere. And it's just this sort of insane, everyone's kind of really overtired, and it's a wonderful ending to the race. And this is our repeat offender finisher that year. And again, just the team that I've run with there is just sort of this compilation of people that I've known for years, and we all show up there and make this trek, these epic journeys to Cape Breton for the race. And so after my mother died, I felt really, really quiet and still, and I stopped running for a period of time. And then I eventually started running again, and I ran the New York Marathon in her memory. And other runners saw the sign on my back, and they asked me about her, and they'd say things like, "Beth must have been really proud of you." We had sweet conversations about mothers and people we loved. And perhaps that's really what I'm trying to say by this, that running is something that I engage in with my heart open wide. And when all else fails, I can rely on running to bring me home. And that's really allowed me to show up in my life. I find my own center, and then I connect with others in a joyful way. Thanks.